First thing that comes to mind for me is definitely roast beef three ways. Oh, we have that where I'm from. I promise you don't. But now this is not your cold cut roast beef. This is when you take a roast itself, season it nicely, salt, pepper, onion, garlic, whatever you want to season it real nice, roast it in the oven, probably less than a half hour, and then slice it in a deli slicer. Almost shaved, but not quite shaved. Always onion roll. Take the roast beef, bottom bun, boom. Cheese, always. American cheese, always. This is the biggest part of a three-way. James River barbecue. If you don't have the James River barbecue sauce, you are in fact not eating a roast beef three-way. The only way to eat a roast beef three-way is sauce, mayo, cheese. Now, if you are going to a roast beef shop to order a roast beef and they ask you, what is that? Do not order that roast beef.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was what's happening, everybody. We're back again, Kyle and Rayna. This is the High Level Podcast. We are back for episode 14. It's been mad fun coming in here in the stew, bullshitting with you, for you guys, not so much with you guys, but for you guys. And today I think we are going to have a little food talk. This was Rayna's idea. I'm always for food talk. I'm a chef, so
it was my idea.
Yeah,
we love food. Who
we
doesn't
do.
love food?
I mean, honestly, some of the best memories I have with my family is around the dinner table, or holidays. Like, you've been to an Adamson Christmas, the food is what really.
If you know, you know, and if you don't, I feel sorry for you if you don't know about Adamson Christmas.
Yeah, we do it up. I mean, it's not even like my direct, like it's not like immaculate. My dad or my grandparents, but it's my, what is it? So it would be that would be my second cousin's. So we go to my second cousin's house.
And I literally have the time of my life. Like, everyone's so nice. The food is amazing. Just the whole time is a great time.
And my cousin's house is beautiful. It's
I
something
couldn't even
you see out
put
of
words together for how beautiful that house is.
It's something you see out of a magazine.
Yeah.
Like, truly.
Yeah.
It's really, it's beautiful. And what's crazy is the fire. So they had a fire.
Yeah.
And they remodeled the house. And, like, you didn't even get to see what it looked like before. Even before, and it was, like, a little outdated and stuff. Absolutely beautiful.
I think I've only seen a picture.
Yeah.
Of, I guess, the swap.
They swapped the kitchen.
And I couldn't even believe it. I'm like, I still can't picture this, and I'm looking at the picture.
What's cool is, like, that house has seen more holidays and gatherings than, like, years I've been alive. Like, that house has been in the family.
That's crazy to put it in that perspective.
It might be in the family
That's
as
awesome.
long as.
That's actually really awesome.
Yeah, because it used to be my aunt and uncle's house.
Yeah.
Well, my great aunt and uncle, technically. And then
that's awesome.
when they sold, they downsized, and they also have a beautiful house right next to the yacht club, and their backyard is literally the harbor. Like, it touches their back porch, the perfect Boston skyline. Like, sitting out there in the summertime, have your coffee in the morning, watch the planes come in and out is fucking phenomenal. But yeah, so food, I don't know where you want to start with food, but what we could.
You know what I want to start with? Because I feel like we've been slacking on our nostalgia talk.
Oh boy, yeah. It's been a bit, it's been a while. It's been a lot of episodes into nostalgia. We're just breezing through these motherfuckers.
Think back to your childhood and think about the food you would never eat due to, like, being traumatized from your childhood.
Oh, fucking hot mustard. Chinese hot mustard. I don't know, that's not like a food, that's a condiment, but, like,
I mean, it's a food. You eat it.
Oh my God, I'll never forget it. Quick story behind it so it makes sense for everybody. I don't even know how old I was. I was probably between 6 and 9, call it. Or 6 and 10, I don't know, somewhere. I wasn't 10 yet. I definitely wasn't double digits, so 6 to 9. I was up in Maine with my grandparents, and we go out to a Chinese food place, and up there, it's one of them ones where you have to drive a hot minute to get anywhere. You've been up there, Like, there's not too much around, so you gotta, it's like a 45-minute drive just to go get Chinese food. So I'm sitting there eating, doing my thing. I'm not misbehaving. I'm not being a little asshole kid or anything like that. And my papa's, he loved hot mustard. Like, he would take like a spare rib and clear a whole container of hot mustard on one spare rib. Like he was an animal. He didn't give a fuck. So he's like, yeah, Kyle, try this. And he puts a big old dollop of fucking the spicy mustard on my spare rib. And I tried, when I tell you I almost threw up, I was like crying. I was like, and everyone's laughing at me. Like even my nana's, everyone's laughing at this big joke at the dinner table. And it's like, not
you're
funny,
dying.
bro. That was this, and I've had little dibble dabbles at like being a chef, of course, since then. And I don't know if it was something about their mustard in particular. This shit is fucking spicy. I forget the name of this restaurant up there in Maine, but like they do hot mustard on a whole nother level. Because any other hot mustard I've tried since then
nothing like that.
Is nothing like that. But it traumatized me to the point where I don't eat it anymore. I just don't. Like I'll do spicy brown mustard, but that Chinese mustard.
Yeah, that's true. You
Hard
never
no.
touch it. You
Nope.
never touch it when we
I
get
don't
Chinese.
do wasabi. Like when I eat sushi, no wasabi, no ginger.
I know.
Give me the soy
It's
sauce.
terrible.
I'll eat any kind of sushi, but I'm not putting ginger or wasabi
Lower
on
tier
it.
eats.
Hot take, hot food take. Let us know if you guys are
I know.
sushi eaters.
Yeah, I love hot food takes. I really do. I really do. I would say the one that traumatized me that like even when I see it in the grocery store, like I shudder and get war flashbacks is fucking tuna helper.
I like tuna helper.
Yo, and then my mom would put the peas in there. I'm like, girl,
Have
that's
you-
double homicide because I hate both of them. I hate peas
I like
and I
peas.
hate tuna
I like-
helper. Like
See-
you hate me.
No, I like to make tuna helper from like scratch. You ever have like from scratch tuna
I'm
helper?
not eating.
It's like egg noodles and like
I'm not eating warm tuna. That is just.
it's good.
That's heinous.
Oh, you know what I hate about tuna? When people order like a tuna, like when I worked at Del Frisco's, people would order a tuna steak,
And cook it all
but
the
they
way
would
through?
cook it. They'd be like, "Oh, I want it medium." I'm like, "What do you mean? There's a beautiful piece of red, ruby red, beautiful tuna cut to perfection, not one imperfection in the tuna." And they used to
That should be
sear
a
it.
hate crime.
with,
Why would you cook it through?
'Cause
Oh my
so what we would
God,
do is
no.
like when people obviously ordered it rare, we would crust each side with
Right.
sesame, just sear the top and bottom.
Right.
But
Isn't
people,
that the standard?
that's the standard.
Yeah.
That's like how you're supposed to eat it. However,
Right.
some people don't eat raw seafood, so they would be like, "Oh, let me
Well,
get it
then,
medium,
baby,
let
you
me
don't
get
need
it
to
well
be
done."
ordering tuna.
And it just
You need to
ruins
get
the
yourself
fish.
a little tilapia.
Like how anybody enjoyed that piece of tuna after after cooking it anywhere past like I don't
I'm
know,
just
medium
picturing,
rare,
like-
I guess is okay, but like
I'm picturing like canned tuna put into like almost like a block shape, just warm, like as a well done tuna.
yeah, but that's a whole different kind of tuna.
I know,
that
but
goes in a
like
can.
it's just fully cooked, like just like canned tuna. Isn't that fully cooked?
Canned tuna is.
Yeah. So a tuna steak fully cooked is like canned tuna. Is what I'm trying to say.
I guess. It's a
That's
different
weird.
kind of fish.
No, it's not.
There's different
No.
kinds of tuna.
No, I'm not accepting that.
Okay.
No.
What else? That's that's the only one. Tuna casserole.
Tuna casserole and peas.
Okay.
I will not eat those ever.
Well, this one's along the same lines then. Food you would never eat again.
Ooh, liver.
I've
tried
never,
it.
No, I won't. I've never done it.
I've tried it,
That's fucking gross, bro. I'm not 90.
and I'm not eating that shit again. One, because it's fucking terrible, and two, like, you know what a liver does, right? Why are you eating that? Do you know a liver's function? Like, that's disgusting. I'm not eating
like,
that.
when I think of people eating liver, I think of like island people who have never like they don't know another kind of civilization exists type shit, and they like come out the jungle like hooey hooey. Oh my God. And like the first thing they do is cut you open and pull your liver
You
out.
good old cannibals?
Hooey hooey. With the spear, hooey hooey.
Nah.
That's just like what I imagine about people who eat liver. Like, bro, you're a hooey hooey person if you eat liver.
You're a fucking vampire.
Disgusting. Food I would never eat again. I'm trying to think. Honestly, it's a very simple one. I can't stand that people like these motherfuckers. Is beets. It tastes like dirt, bro. Like if there's ever been a food where if you closed your eyes and fed me a spoonful of dirt
Okay.
and then fed me a spoonful of beets, the only thing that would give it away is the texture. It tastes the exact same. I don't care. I'm
No.
dying on this hill. All you beet
I
eaters
can't.
out there need to beat it.
I love pickled beets. They're so fucking good. They're so good. On
No.
a salad, yes
No,
ma'am.
I'm all set.
A little bit of goat cheese.
I'll take anything
holla
else
at
pickled.
me.
You give me pickled friggin' vegetables, pickled goddamn onions, pickled friggin' jalapenos. Give me anything pickled. A pickled egg.
No, now you're crossing
Beets are
lines.
gross.
That's actually really nasty. A pickled egg.
A pickled egg's not bad.
I'm not eating that.
Have you ever had one?
Nope.
You'd like it. You like hard-boiled eggs.
I'm not eating that shit. And actually, I don't. I only like the white of hard-boiled eggs. I hate like a hard-boiled.
Yeah, but you eat a deviled egg, right?
That shit's whipped with fucking
I know, but that
Miracle
has
Whip.
the yolk in it.
It's a whole different like.
All right, so don't say you only eat
texture.
the white. You eat the yellow. Do you eat scrambled eggs?
No,
You don't eat scrambled eggs.
I don't get scrambled
Do you eat
eggs.
poached
Have
eggs?
you ever seen me eat scrambled eggs?
I don't know.
Never.
Poached eggs?
Yeah.
Okay, that has yellow, that has the yolk.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't like the hard, like when it's
You don't like a hard yolk, so would you eat a
I don't like
soft-boiled
hard
egg?
all the time.
Okay, I'll take that.
I like it when it's like a little
a
sticky.
little runny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Ow. God, my neck.
I could talk
I'm
eggs all day, okay?
I'm trying to
I
turn my
love
head to
eggs.
talk to you, but I have to swivel my whole body because I slept on my neck wrong 2 nights in a row. I was out in the yard yesterday doing yard work, busting my ass. Now we got fucking
Being a
we got
man.
turf over here. We got fucking a little pool for the kids now. So I killed myself doing that with a bad neck. Slept
And you know
terrible.
what? He didn't lift with his knees.
I always lift with my knees.
No, he didn't.
I
'cause he
always
wouldn't
no.
be
It's
having
called being
back
hunched
problems.
over with the hoe, with my hoe, pulling the dirt, pulling the dirt and all that. It's not, you know. You know what? Shout out all the fucking landscapers out there. I could never do that shit for a living. I
That's
put
my dad.
2.5 hours of working in the yard, and I would like my back. I'm not 30. I'm not even 30 yet. I'm 29 years old. And to feel the way I feel after doing 1 day of yard work is foul. Like, it makes me not look forward to the future at all.
A
Like,
boomer would be tearing your ass up right now.
I know. They probably
don't want to work.
No, I'm not scared to work hard. I would have stayed out there for 6 hours. I would have stayed out there for 6. Listen, my grandfather taught me well. There ain't nothing I can't do. I can do
You just don't want to.
landscaping. No, it's not that I don't want to. It's just that when I do get around to doing it these
He's
days,
injured.
it takes a lot out of you. You know? And then I come and eat some good fucking food. How's that?
Period.
Speaking of good food,
Yeah.
I want to talk
got?
some foods that are exclusive to New England. So, not specifically Boston
Just
necessarily, but New England, because I know there are some, we do have a good amount of
You know
people who
what?
listen that aren't from here and probably wonder if we're going to talk food.
Well,
are
you
there
have
some
to
things?
name New England. Like, what are the states that make up?
I know it's Maine, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut,
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. I miss New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it, right? Because I don't. First thing that comes to mind for me about foods exclusive to here is definitely roast beef 3 ways.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna break that down for the
Yeah,
people
you
who
need
don't
to.
know what a true roast beef 3-way. I'm gonna give an example of
Build it, baby.
I'm gonna, yes.
Build
so
it.
I'm gonna build you one, and then I'm gonna tell you what isn't a roast beef 3-way for you. Those of you who think that we have that where I'm from, I promise you don't. So a good roast beef 3-way always starts with an onion roll. All right, always onion roll. I mean, you can get away with a sesame as long as it's a good size, not one of those small little buns like you buy at
Those
Stop and
rinky-dink
Shop or
things,
you
yeah.
buy a fucking market basket or whatever. So onion roll, and the way to a perfect beef. And now this is not your cold cut roast beef. This isn't roast beef that you go to the deli
Okay.
and you say, "Can I get a half pound of roast beef sliced thin?" This isn't that. This is when you take a roast itself, season it nicely, what have you, salt, pepper, onion, garlic, fucking whatever you want to season it real nice. You roast it in the oven at a certain temperature for a certain amount of time. Obviously, you want to keep it real, so most people will hard sear it, put it in the oven for probably less than a half hour, take it out so it stays rare. Most restaurants or places will freeze this piece of meat, pull it, thaw it, and then slice it in a deli slicer real thin as you can get it, almost shaved but not quite shaved. Now, take that Sangi, you build the fucking roast beef 3-way. Now what a 3-way is, you take the roast beef, bottom bun, boom, cheese always, American cheese, white sliced American always. James River Barbecue. Now, this is what makes
This
a
is
roast beef
essential,
three-way. This is the biggest part of a three-way. If you don't have the James River barbecue sauce and you replace that with any other kind of barbecue sauce, you are in fact not eating a roast beef three-way. The only way to eat a roast beef three-way is sauce, mayo, cheese. That's why it's called a three-way, sauce, mayo, cheese. If you are going to a roast beef shop to order a roast beef,
Okay.
and you say, can I have a three-way? And they ask you, what is that? Or they don't know what a three-way is. Do not order that roast beef. Okay? So, to circle back around. So you get your onion roll, your actual roasted, thinly sliced beef. Mm-hmm. James River barbecue sauce. It's a very vinegary kind of barbecue sauce with a little, not kick, it's not spicy, but it has a weird little tang that almost makes it zing, if you will.
Yeah.
So that's a roast beef three-way. Sauce, mayo, cheese, roast beef, onion roll, boom. All right? Nobody does this, okay? Nobody does this better than places specifically in Massachusetts. Never mind the rest. If you want a true roast beef three-way, you, in my opinion, you have to come out to Boston, Mass., come to the North Shore. There's a slew of places that do great roast beef. Everybody's going to debate who has the best roast beef. There is probably at least a good 5 roast beef shops in a 20-mile radius from where I live that do a proper beef. I'm not here to debate who does the best beef today.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you guys know out there in the world who aren't from here that is a staple where we're from. Now, with that being said, Kelly's Roast Beef on Revere Beach, Revere Beach, Medford, was the one at the North Shore Mall? There's one up at a mall somewhere. So
by the North Shore Mall,
right,
Danvers
or somewhere over there. So
and they just opened one in Dedham.
They just opened one in Dedham, and there's one in Florida. So if you guys are down in Florida, I forget where. I think it might be Sarasota or something. They opened it or whatever. But there is a true New England. And now anybody from this area is going to tell you Kelly's doesn't do beef three-way the best. They don't. But if you're just looking for...
they're originators, right?
They are the originators of the roast beef sandwich three-way, for sure, no doubt, hands down. First ones to do it. However, they are outclassed by a lot of places.
Okay. That's all right.
With that being said, yeah, they originated it. That's a roast beef three-way. I'm not getting into...
Okay.
where we're getting the best roast beef three-way, but that's what I want to start the segment off with. Was
what pertains to New England.
When I think of New England and food that you can get here that you just truly can't get anywhere else, a specific way, roast beef three-way.
I'm glad you got that off your chest. I love that for you.
Broke a sweat for the roast beef three-way.
You better ride out, okay? You better ride out for your roast beef.
And I have another one, but I'm going to let you go so I don't go on another tangent. You tell me.
There's 2 that I think of. One, Salem Low, chow mein sandwich.
Oh, that's exclusive.
Very exclusive. And I'm sure if you guys Google it, you will see pictures and you will be like, what the fuck is that? But it's so good.
It's literally a lo mein sandwich, like a sub that you can only get at the only place anybody around here knows that makes it is at Salem Willows. Salem Willows is in Salem, Massachusetts. For those of you who aren't local here, Salem, Massachusetts, really dope place to check out if you ever come to the Boston area, Massachusetts, what have you. Salem is dope if you were into history and witches and warlocks and the goons and goblin. What's a goon to a goblin? Salem, Mass.
Period. And
Salem
the
Willows
second one,
all right, go ahead.
Papagino's.
That's a national
No, it's
chain.
not.
It's
not
New
a national.
England. It's a New England.
It's a New England thing.
Wow.
I know. I met somebody who lived in Massachusetts all their life. They moved to, I think it was Virginia. She will drive from Virginia to Boston on her days off, like on a Sunday or something, to come get a pie from Papagino's.
That's wild, because Papagino's ain't even top tier. That's the best, one of the best hangover pizzas ever.
We have I'm just going to say, because Kyle mentioned it the other day, and it's very true, New England, like, we have the best pizzas, like...
Yeah.
We do. So I understand why she left Virginia to come to Mass and get Papagino's.
Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get into pizza here soon. Don't you worry.
That's going to be a whole episode.
Yeah, this,
A whole episode.
We're finna run up an episode. We are. We're finna run this up today, I think. I'm sorry.
Don't get him started on food, okay?
Something else exclusive to New England. All right, whatever Chinese food you guys think you're eating, you're not.
Oh.
Okay?
He's about to put a gem.
Oh,
He's about to drop it. I don't even think they deserve the gem, honestly. Honestly, no. They deserve to know.
We're thinking of two different things right now. I'm going a completely different way than you think I'm going right now.
Where are you going?
I'm going to say this. We have Kowloon, all right?
I know where you're going.
Everybody, don't know.
Yes, I do know. That's why I'm like, I don't know if you should share this gem.
Nope. You don't know.
Go for it. I know.
So we have all right. I just need to say that, like,
yes.
when I went down,
we need to acknowledge Kowloon now. You have to.
Oh, I'm gonna. But what I'm getting at is, like, I went down to Florida, got Chinese food. I couldn't believe what I like. Like, it's the same idea. Like, oh, it's your lo mein, your spare ribs, your blah 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 blah, all the same shit, right? But like, nobody does it better than us. With the exception of real authentic Chinese food, of course. But I'm talking like your American Chinese food.
Yeah.
We have Kowloon. I'm sure some of you guys out there that are listening and like this, you've heard of Kowloon.
I know they saw those Kowloon forces go viral.
Oh, yeah, of course. All your favorite wrestlers and actors and singers and all these people, when they come to Boston, Kowloon is where they go. It's not so much necessarily that the food is absolute top tier. It is good. It's better than any Chinese food that any of you are eating that aren't from where we're from. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to go hard on all you guys. I'm just like, I'm passionate about food, and I know, and I've been around the block a few times, and I know food, and we have some of the best. And with that being said, quick shout out, All Season Stable.
I knew it. I
know. I was gonna do it.
I don't know. I was thinking, like, do they deserve this gem? But they do. Like, they deserve all the funds. Okay,
from scratch, delicious food that does not sit in a steam table and get scooped out to you.
You are getting made to order food. Like,
I'm just gonna say this: best sushi, bomb mango mai tais. If you're a 21 and older,
specifically the mango, you drink and drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly, mango mai tai. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. If like
no, you forgot our essential appetizer,
spicy edamame.
There it is.
I fuck so heavy with the edamame, bro. Like the spicy edamame is something special.
Fun fact: that was our second date.
Yeah, All Season. It's a classy place. It's nice.
Hell yeah.
You need a mask and a fucking weapon in there,
and it's so fucking worth it.
But yeah, so for those of you that are from around here that know the vibes, if you know, you know. Yeah. If you know, you fucking know. You know
what else is, like a New England staple, even though it's not really food, but they do have a food menu, is Coogan's.
Ugh.
Such a staple.
I'm not even going to elaborate.
Hong Kong. Chicken on a stick.
Nope.
Everybody knows chicken on a stick.
Any of that.
Chef, thanks.
I'm reaching for your phone when I need mine. I'm trying to think, like, the only other things that really come to mind truly is like other things that are like more on the snack side of things. So like
it's still New England though.
No, it is. Like, people from the Central America and like the West Coast and stuff, like they don't, unless you buy it online and stuff, like, or if you're really from the backwoods and not like from a big populated city and whatever, like you don't have Hostess, anything, cupcakes, Twinkies, nothing. They don't have Little Debbie.
They don't have
snacks.
Fluff.
They don't have Fluff, which was, by the way, created in Somerville, Massachusetts.
It was Somerville?
Yeah, they do a Fluff Festival every year.
I didn't know it was Somerville.
And just things like that. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, Jif peanut butter is exclusive to New England, I believe. And I know we have Teddy peanut butter in Everett as well. I don't really like Teddy peanut butter. It's not that I have a problem with the oil in the peanut butter, but, like, just the flavor of it. It's too, like, nutty and not sweet enough. Yeah. But things like that. So that's just a little taste of, like, things that are exclusive to us that really isn't a thing much other places. I don't want to stay too long because we do have a couple more topics to touch on food before we do threads and all that.
Wow, I had my glasses off the whole time.
You did.
That's
I thought you did that on
crazy.
purpose.
No, because I can't see for shit, people.
I want to go this route. I want to go favorite high-end restaurant.
Disclaimer, I don't know that many because I
It's all the
never
ones
fine
I've taken
dined.
you to.
Yeah. So,
So what's your favorite high-end restaurant that we went to?
so when we say favorite, it's just due to food. Or is it due to the whole restaurant? Like
Everything.
ambiance,
Food.
server,
When you
all
go
that?
high-end, it all matters. So
It all matters. Okay. Then I want to say Smith and Walensky.
Really? You like the Smith's better than Dell's? Really? I don't know.
Every time I got a steak from Smith, I
Yeah,
was just
banging.
like...
Yeah, banging. Honestly, I'm going to go with you on that, too, I think. I think Smith and Walensky.
And I sat at the bar that time and when I visited you, and I was like, you know what? This is such a vibe. Like, even sitting at the bar.
Yeah, it's not as,
was loving it.
like, pristine environment-wise as Del Frisco's is, but...
I think Del Frisco's is like a modern type of fine dining where Smith and Walensky kind of gives me
American.
like,
Like,
American,
yeah,
almost
like,
kind of like 90s vibe
yeah,
a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah. They do need to revamp that place a little, I think, though.
Yeah.
They redid the bar over, but that's it. When I went in there that night.
What's your favorite? Let's hear it.
Smith and Walensky.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just because, like, I love their menu. Like, I love Dell's. But I feel like you said, like, Dell's has a lot of Asian influence in their food. Mm-hmm. Whereas Smith's is more, like, American. Like, they have a fucking hash brown as a side. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and it's banging. And that's how
Yeah.
I burnt my hand really fucking bad.
Too soon, too soon.
All right. So, favorite high ends. Place or food everyone likes that you don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna go place real quick while it's on my
Do it.
brain. Border Cafe, right? That's what I said. Border Cafe is so overrated. Everybody always, oh, Border. I'd rather eat fucking Chipotle an hour before it closes than go to Border Cafe.
Whenever I hear Border Cafe, I just think food poisoning because every person I know who went there
Yeah,
had
I would
food
never.
poisoning.
I would never. I wouldn't say. I think I have actually. I got massive diarrhea one day from eating there, and all I got was fucking chips and salsa and didn't even really eat. So yeah, fuck that place.
That's crazy.
What do you got?
This is more local. I think it's even just like a Massachusetts restaurant. But Crazy Good Kitchen.
Yeah, overrated.
CGK. Like, oh wait, I think they have a location in the Prudential now or something.
They do, yeah, I think they do. You're right. Yeah, fuck that place.
Very disappointed.
Let's do favorite fast food joint. What's your favorite fast food, John? Fast food also includes like
Chipotle's and stuff.
Chipotle's,
That's fast
Five
food.
Guys,
Yeah.
Panda
Okay.
Express, fucking Subway, Jersey Mike's, fucking.
Well, then I'd have to say Kava.
Okay, yeah, you always like that. I'm not
I
big
love
on that
Kava.
kind of food,
Yeah.
like Mediterranean. It's not like
I think
my
you're
bag.
not a fan of like all the vinegars and stuff. I don't know.
I don't know. I love vinegars though.
Yeah,
I do.
but,
I
like,
love that
You don't
stuff.
like the Mediterranean way how they do it.
I don't know. Like I like certain things. Like I like hummus. I like
You like a Greek
tabbouleh,
salad?
I like. Yeah, no, I do. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just not my bag. Like I guess I'll like if you brought.
It is
If
your
you
least
brought me
preferred.
a bowl, like if you went there and didn't tell me you were bringing me a bowl home and you brought it, I would eat it. Like I like grains. I like farro. I like quinoa.
Yeah.
I like that kind of stuff. So. Mine is probably. That's a tough one because I genuinely love Wendy's for their burgers. Like I think their burgers taste
Immaculate.
like the best burgers.
Out of a fast
Everyone's
food.
always like, "Oh, McDonald's has the best burgers," and like, don't get me wrong, like the McDouble slaps and it hits different because there's 1,500,000 grams of MSG in it, but Wendy's makes a banging burger.
And something about it being square, I don't know.
But
It
if-
does it for me.
But if I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna keep it to like a burger sense when we're talking fast food, then like Five Guys.
Yeah.
I love Five
That's
Guys.
like
Five
your
Guys
first choice.
I'll tell you what, something about Five Guys. I was anti Five Guys for years and I never had it just because everybody was so hyping it the first couple years, I would shit on people in that place so hard, knowing in the back of my mind that I never once had it. And then when I first finally had it,
you were like Squidward when you tried the Krabby Patty.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I was like, oh my God, I understand now.
Yep.
So, that Five Guys. I love Five Guys.
You know what? Just since we're on the topic of burgers, because I am the biggest burger fan.
Yeah.
Fuddruckers has my heart. I don't care. They do.
Yeah, I love Fuds.
They do.
But you know what? I hate to say it. Every time I go to Fuddruckers, I see hella mice running around.
Stop. No.
I really do.
Don't do that to me. No, you don't.
I really, truly do. I truly do.
No.
The last 3 times I went to Fuds on Route 1 before they closed.
You're not going to ruin this for me.
I'm just saying.
No, you're not.
Keeping it a buck.
He's not.
Mice at Fuds. You heard it here. High level. I think before we move on from food, because we need to save some time. We're running it up,
yeah.
I don't like to keep these past an hour these days. I feel like people pay more attention and stay longer when they're not over an hour.
Well, wrap it up, Shirley.
I want to wrap it up on pizza.
Oh, shit.
Okay? We have some of the best fucking pizza out there. I think
facts.
Big facts. The top,
and we're not going to argue.
We can't argue it. I think the best places in this country to get pizza is not like Boston specifically, but Massachusetts. I don't even want to say New England because there's places in Maine that have no idea how to make a pie. So we're not going to go New England. We're just going to we're going to say Massachusetts, New York, Chicago. Those are places obviously that make banging pizza. However, we have Santarpio's. Okay? You guys don't. That place is like 100 years old. Yeah. Okay? They've used the same oven for 100 years. They've never changed their recipe. It's owned by the same family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? They put the toppings under the cheese, which y'all are probably looking at this screen right now.
Probably yelling like, no, this one.
Listening to this.
You're wrong.
Santarpio's just does it and you accept it and it works and it's fucking phenomenal pie. I'm telling you right now. I've had the best memories. Some of my best, fondest memories I hold closest to my heart were in that hole in the fucking wall slummy restaurant in East Boston. I love that place. Like, I won't go to the Route 1. There's one on Route 1. It's not the same.
About Route 1.
and here's how OG this place is. They serve pizza X amount of ways. So you can't just go in there and ask for any fucking thing you want. They only make X amount of pizza certain ways. You can get steak tips, lamb tips, and sausage.
With the hot cherry peppers.
With the hot cherry peppers and the hard Italian bread. Like the true hard Italian bread with the fucking flour all over the top.
And the cherry peppers, they're just
and I'm telling you,
out of this world.
My fellow Bostonians, tuned in, listening, watching, whatever you're on, you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Period.
Okay?
That's how you end it on food, okay?
Now, no, I'm not done. I got 2 more pizzas to talk about before we move on.
We got some runner-ups?
We can't just breeze over pizza like that. No chance. Okay. Second runner-up, I'm going to say I haven't took Rayna here yet. It's definitely going to happen soon. The only reason I haven't taken you here is because parking is the worst to go to Kelly's Pub. But it's in East Boston. A lot of true Bostonians or East Bostonians will say that Kelly's Pub rivals Santarpio's 6 out of 7 days out of the week. They make a phenomenal pie, completely different style of pie than Santarp's, but very, very good pie. One of the only reasons I don't like going to Kelly's Pub is because I feel like when you go there, if you're not a local or somebody doesn't know you, you don't get service like Janet, who's sitting in the booth across from you with her husband Bobby, that have lived in East Boston for 65 years and know the owner and know the bartender and the service niece, cousins, friends, married to the sister's brother's nephew. That's the only way you get good service at Kelly's Pub. But really, really good pizza. Third for me is Regina. A million locations all over the place in the North Shore. Facts. They may even have a location in the South Shore. I'm not sure. But
They do.
Fucking phenomenal pizza. They make amazing specialty pizzas.
Giambata
They're just
every
cooked
time,
perfectly.
every trip.
The sauce, their tomatoes are grown on a farm specific for them, for the sauce. Phenomenal pizza. It rivals Santapio's at Kelly's Pub. I mean, it's all preference. I'm always going to be a Santapio guy, I think, just based on my family traditions going there.
Yeah. Due to attachment.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, my papa would call me coming down from me, and he'd call me and fucking I'd answer, "What's up, Pop? Guy, coming down. We're on our way now. What are you doing tonight? Santops or what?" No matter what I had going on, my plans were canceled. Yeah, Pa, I'll meet you at Santops. What time we eating dinner? I don't know. We'll be around 2:30 in town. I'm gonna go get a pedicure. He'd go down in the center at Winthrop and go get a fucking pedicure and stuff. He had like nasty feet and shit from diabetes, so like that was like a treat to him. He'd always come to Winthrop, get a pedicure, and then we'd go meet at East Boston and do Santapios. So yeah, guys, to wrap up food, and mind you, food is going to be a regular thing.
Oh yeah,
that gets talked on this pod.
This was just the launch.
This was just the launch of it. We were sort of spitballing about where we wanted to take this episode today, and I think food was perfect. I mean, we can go all day, but we also want to keep the regular program going. You know, we still got some threads, so I think we're going to transition here to some threads. If you've made it thus far, I hope you enjoyed all the food talk. There's plenty more to come.
Yes.
If you're watching, I hope you know that this is the High Level Podcast on YouTube, on all audio platforms. So if you listen to the pod and you don't watch the pod, you know where to find us. All right. This one I can somewhat relate to because I do vape. Don't recommend it. It's not a good thing.
Disgusting habit.
Okay, so my roommate keeps coming into my room while I'm sleeping to hit my vape. All right, so this is a 20-year-old female. She just moved into a new place recently and really hit it off with her new roommate. She's super cool and exuberant and has done some really nice things, like brought me breakfast in bed before. I feel like I can be myself around her, but I have one main issue. She keeps coming into my room while I'm sleeping. I work night shift, so I'm usually trying to sleep from 8 a.m. till about 5 p.m. and grabbing my vape from bed. The other day I woke up early and it wasn't there. She had come into my room while I was sleeping and had taken it downstairs with her. I obviously don't need it while I'm sleeping, but I feel like my privacy has been invaded. She comes into my room often when I'm home, which is no big deal. There's been multiple instances this week where she comes into my room expecting me to be sleeping, but I'm awake, and she sits there on my bed waiting for the vape / immediately grabbing it. I still have a few months until I turn 21, so she's been grabbing them for me since I moved in, which I recognize is a big ask. My other roommate also hits my vape, and now I'm spending $20 every 6 days on 2 other people's vices on top of having my privacy invaded. They will text me that they miss me and to come home from any social events, but my roommate's boyfriend told me they just do it so they can hit my vape. Am I wrong to feel this way? How do I even go about saying something since she's doing me a favor? I realize this is such a small, trivial, and stupid thing to be upset about, but it's really making me feel weird. And then there was an edit. I forgot to say she refuses to buy herself one because she's trying to quit. That would send me over the moon. First of all,
I just got so heated with that edit.
Yeah.
Man.
She's trying to quit, but she's going to chief on your vape.
Bruh, first, it's the lying for me. And the stealing. Like, I can't. I literally can't. Like,
it's the invasion of privacy, bro. If I'm in my room sleeping, you don't have any right
to
come into my room and take anything. I don't care if you needed the fucking long candlelight to light a candle in the fucking living room.
I'm sorry.
You're not getting it till the morning.
Like, why are you starting an addiction that you literally cannot afford?
I have the solution to this all, and I'm gonna tell you right now. This is the solution, right? Lock your fucking door when you go to sleep. Boom, problem solved. You save your vape for yourself. You save your privacy. It's very simple. Lock the fucking door. Don't say nothing to her. If you don't want to cause a ruckus, and you're cool with her, and you want to continue to be cool with her without bringing something up. Lock your door at night.
Sure.
Shit. Lock it when you're not there. You don't want her going into your room at all for anything? Put a fucking padlock on the outside of your door. And if she says anything,
put that shit in a lockbox.
If she says anything, all you have to say is, I am a person that enjoys my privacy. I don't, and even when I'm gone and my stuff that's in my private room, I like it to stay private. And leave it at that. And if your roommate has a problem, you know, and if your roommate has a problem with it, tell her to fucking suck a dick. I don't know what else to say.
That's so mature. I'd be putting that shit in a lockbox.
Why not? Put it in one of them things.
And then when she comes in, have her on camera, like, gotcha.
I'll put a camera in your room and catch her slide. If you want to get, I'm the petty king. So if you want to be petty, put a camera in your room, low key. Catch her doing it.
Because now I want to catch you in the act of you being fucking weird.
You want to be petty, put a camera in there, and we'll let her do it like 12 times before you say something. And she was like, oh, it's only one, so yeah. Boom. Boom.
We love
boom,
receipts.
Boom. Boom. And hit her with all the receipts, fam. Mm-hmm. So that was the first one. Let's see what we got. I love receipts.
Yeah. Let's talk about how you lied on May 28th, 2003
at 6:13. Yeah. This is one I wanted to share because I thought it would be sweet for us.
Oh.
What are some of your partner's small gestures that you love?
Ooh.
You want to go first?
No, let me think of some because I have a million floating. What's my favorite?
I know one.
What's yours?
The small gesture. It could be like fucking 8 o'clock at night and I could be like home with the kids and like no one to like, you're not here obviously, so I can't just like run to the dispensary or something. And I'll be like, I'd have a long day, didn't smoke all day, didn't smoke for a couple days, whatever, if I didn't have the money, whatever the case is. And you'd literally get up after going to school, work, sometimes you're already in bed or whatever, and you'd come here just to bring me like a half a joint, just so I could smoke and like mellow out for the rest of the night when you don't have to. So like I fucking love that. That's how I know I'm like, this girl fucking loves me, because like she's literally stopping anything that she's doing right now or wants to do before she goes to bed, and she's getting in her car, she's driving like 20 minutes depending on the traffic to literally pull into the driveway, give me a kiss, literally smoke. Like sometimes she'll stay and smoke, sometimes she'll just drop and go. Yeah. But either way, for her to do that, like that's not even that big a deal. But to me, it's a big deal because it makes my night, it makes my life a little easier, and you inconvenience yourself to make my life easier. So
never an inconvenience. You're a priority, baby.
Yeah, guys, get you a Rayna.
You know what? It's very cheesy, but it's literally my favorite. My good morning text. Every morning. And to like wrap it up in a bow, when I'm here and he's leaving for work, I always get a kiss. Always get a kiss goodbye. Mm-hmm. Always.
As you should.
Doesn't matter how hard of a sleep, if I'm awake, doesn't matter.
I just pick a place on your face and I just kiss it. Doesn't matter. Sometimes it's your nose, sometimes it's your forehead, sometimes it's I don't know. I always gotta give you a kiss goodbye.
I love it. It's like my favorite. Yeah. All time.
Love that for us.
We're so cute.
All right. Moving on. I like this one. Today I fucked up by accidentally hitting on my ex's little sister. So I've been with this really amazing girl for 9 months when she gave me a marriage ultimatum. Ring by year 2 or she was out. Keep in mind...
She judged Judy strict.
Here, listen to this. Keep in mind, we're both 24.
Girl,
chill
no.
Out. Chill. Now, I strongly considered marrying her within the next few years, and over the course of those 9 months, she fully took on being involved in my daughter's life. She'll probably always be the one who got away. Great job, great family, very attractive, made solid financial decisions, was fully independent, just excelled in all of the measurables. That being said, hey, that's my line, motherfucker. That's what I say. As amazing as she was, things hadn't been going great for us the last month prior to the ultimatum. But upon the ultimatum, it was really just changed the way I look at her. We've been broken up for 3 weeks. I'm certainly not ready to date, but I had added a few people on Snapchat from Quick Add, and one of them was a girl around my age. I just slid up on her story with a generic pickup line, and she responded with "pay for my nails." I politely declined and moved on with my day. A few days later, I slid up on her story and said, "I will take you to dinner, though." I know. Cringy and obviously just not going to end up well. Then we exchanged a quick selfie, literally just a selfie, and I never heard back. Assumed she just didn't like what she saw, no sweat off my back either. Well, I got a text from my ex, didn't know what to expect other than perhaps she was bored/lonely and wanted to, well, you know. Well, it was a screenshot of me hitting on that girl who happened to be my ex's sister. To make it worse, prior to leaving the last time I saw her, I proposed we go grab a smoothie in 30... I proposed we go grab a smoothie in 30 days. I thought this was bad enough, but apparently her sister is 17. Now, this was a complete coincidence, as is one of her half-siblings is 12, and I never met her, seen her, known her name, anything. I believe she also lives like an 18-hour drive from me. So the guy, that got a little confused in the way he wrote that. He was basically saying she has two sisters, one who's a half-sister that he knew about, he didn't know about the other one. He didn't know about
this half-sister.
And he hit on her little sister after this one. This guy saying she might have been the one. She was beautiful, intelligent, fucking had her shit together, good finances, all that. And then, to make it even worse, any chance you had of getting her back is now completely gone because you were hitting on her little sister 3 weeks after you guys broke up. So nothing more to say.
But it's like low-key giving me like setup too. Like she sent her little sister to go do that.
Well, he added her.
I don't know. It just seems like setup. Like probably like when she got the snap, the request, she was probably like, that name's familiar. Oh, I know. Hit up her sister and they made like this little game plan to play him.
I wouldn't be surprised because women can be diabolical as fuck.
Yes, it's true.
All right, moving on from that one. This one I liked. Now, things you can't say at a vegan dinner party. I thought it fit the episode. So,
like I said earlier, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
That's a good one. Someone wrote, "Who's hungry? I bought my lawn trimmings." Where's the beef? Inverted sugar. Yum.
Where's the beef?
I found a bone in my tofu. Is it ethical to wash bacteria off of lettuce? Of course it is. So when are you going to serve actual food? The trick to a proper vegan dish is to always use beef stock. Yo, these people would be cringing. These people's stomachs would be flipping. Wait, can we talk about
how my mom was in a vegan group? Vegan group. And she posted like her vegetarian ramen. I fucking hate it. Not for me. And she puts like all her like all types of veggies, teriyaki, tofu, and then because that's not enough protein, she needs to put an egg in there. She got, first of all, they all jumped down her throat. They were like, that's not a vegan dish. There's eggs in it. My mom's like, fuck, like they're eggs. Like it's not meat. No, eggs come from an animal and they don't eat anything that comes from an animal.
You know what I would do showing up to this dinner? Show up in a mink coat, okay? But
I'm coming in leather.
I would take off my mink coat. I'd be wearing a leather jacket underneath it. All right. I'd have like snakeskin boots on. All right. I'm walking in that motherfucker. Hi, my name's Kyle. Nice to meet you. All right. Then they're going to serve me. I'm going to be like, there seems to be a mistake here. You just served me the food my food eats.
Oh my God. Yeah. Pissing off.
Yeah. That's how I'm walking in that bitch. That's how I'm walking in that bitch. You don't win friends with salad.
What's wrong with salad?
Nothing's wrong with salad accompanied by meat.
Not watermelon salad, even though that's fucking heinous.
Watermelon salad, banging.
Heinous crime. Mm-mm.
My boyfriend took what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas way too literally. So hi all, my boyfriend, 26 male, and I, 23 female, have been planning a trip to Las Vegas with a few of our other friends. There were supposed to be a total of 6 of us, but due to my shitty job, they denied my request off, and unfortunately, I was unable to go. I wouldn't have cared so much about missing work anyways, to be honest, but I had just recently gotten this job. Anyways, when I found out that I wasn't able to go, I was understandably upset and didn't really want my boyfriend to go either. Call me selfish, but I didn't want to sit home alone. My boyfriend and other friends were enjoying their time on a trip I was supposed to be on as well. We argued a bit for a few days about him going, and eventually I gave in and said he can just go. We sat down and had a conversation. Very clear boundaries about what was okay and not to do regarding girls, strip clubs, etc. Some of my boundaries were in strip clubs, looking is allowed, money is okay to be thrown, obviously, but this is how these women make their money. No touching, grinding, dancing with other women, no talking to women in a flirting slash suggestive way, no giving out your phone numbers to girls, and then obviously no kissing other people or having sex with them. There were many others that I don't think are relevant to the story. He agreed to all these, and we have a pretty good trust system. Most of my anger was coming from the fact I wasn't able to go and have fun with them. So they went on their trip. I was just sad and feeling bad for myself the whole time, but called my boyfriend every day to see what they were doing that day and if they were having fun. I didn't suspect anything at all. Our friends acted normal as he did. When he got back, one of our friends from the group, we'll call her Sarah, had pulled me to the side to let me know that my boyfriend had in fact been grinding on women, taking them back to the Airbnb and doing God knows what with them. She said she never heard anything that indicated they've done something sexual, but I'm not stupid, and I think she was trying to make the situation seem less severe. Needless to say, I freaked out immediately and confronted my boyfriend, who adamantly denied everything as I expected. I called the rest of our friend groups behind his back to confirm, and every single one of them said he did the same thing. Almost every night he would get pissed drunk, bring home a girl, sometimes two, and bring them back to his bedroom and shut the door. None of them admitted to hearing any sexual behavior. Again, not sure if I believe them. I have no proof, but I have a gut feeling in my stomach. Something tells me further, just hanging out or cuddling happened. I mean, all the friends are assholes because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I mean, that's literally the rule of Vegas. I'm not saying he should have went there with intent to cheat. But, like, bro, if I go out there and I hit $1 million, I'm not telling nobody because it happened in I'm coming home with $1 million and ain't nobody going to know except you. I wouldn't cheat on you, so I'm not going to put myself in that scenario. But what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, bro. Sounds like you need new friends, guy. This guy needs new friends. That's, like, just how I'm playing this scenario today. I'm playing the bad guy today. I don't care.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. I respect that. I
speak for this guy, not for myself, really.
Electric chair.
Electric chair.
No. But honestly, like, the moment he found out she wasn't coming on the trip, he was like...
He knew. He was like, oh yeah, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, baby.
He said, we outside.
He was like, hooey, hooey. He was eating livers out there. He was eating livers out in Vegas. Hooey, hooey.
They didn't hear anything, so maybe he didn't. Please. Like, are you fucking for real?
Foul, though. Like, in an actual scenario, very foul, but in, like...
But at the same time, like,
get
damn,
new friends, bro.
Your friends be snitching.
What happens in Vegas is supposed to stay there.
No, that's really crazy, though. Like...
All right, that's the last one I got for today. I have some others, but I don't think they're juicy enough. Would you rather look like Voldemort, but you have his powers, or look like the Wicked Witch of the West and have her powers? Oh, I'm going... Harry Potter, the boy who lived, has came to die. I'm Voldemort, bro. All day, every day in that scenario.
Yeah, absolutely. Voldemort... That was just immediate.
Yeah,
immediate.
Facts.
But you know what? I think it's just because, again, we're millennials and we have a weird attachment to Harry Potter.
I mean, who the fuck would want to be the Wicked Witch of the West, though, bro? She lives in a bubble, bro. You know that video?
Are you really going to tell me? So, let's see. Where is it? Would you rather have a super close family or a tight-knit group of friends?
Super close fam, because I do. I mean, I have both of those things, but I'm always
have to pick
I'm
one
always
or the
picking
other.
fam. Family always.
Yeah. I don't know.
But some of my family ain't blood either, so there's that.
In this context, I'm assuming it is blood family.
Fam.
I'm picking the family, too. Sorry. We just, especially my family, we hit different on both sides.
I have such a small knit group of friends these days that, you know, I love all of them, but the fam for sure.
These are like kind of like a lot of friend-based ones, but I kind of like them because I kind of like piggybacking off of what you said about friends last week. Well, our last pod, not last week.
Yeah, 2 episodes ago.
Yeah. So, would you rather have a friend who supports you no matter what, or a friend who tells you the truth even when it hurts?
Tell me the truth. I have a friend. That's my Lucia.
Shout out Lucia.
Shout out Lucia, my man.
We fucking love
Love
Lucia.
you, bruh.
And if you don't,
It's
you're
my
fucking
guy.
weird.
It's my guy.
Ooh. I don't know if I should ask you this right now, but I'm going to ask you anyways.
Oh, shit. I know I was fired up before this podcast, guys, and all I'm going to say is when you're you gotta make a diss track. If you need to get shit off your chest and like you wanna go hard on someone, you want to Kendrick, you want to do a little Kendrick to Drake, like Drake little thing there. Get in the studio and roast you up. Go in the studio and roast you up.
Would you rather get caught lying to someone you care about, or find out that one of your friends was talking badly about you behind your back?
Probably gonna go with like my friend talking bad about me behind my back, because that just means you're not my real friend. If you're gonna talk shit, like you should be sticking up for me when people are trying to talk shit about me. So I'm definitely going that. Like if I ever found out that like Lucia was like at a party and was like, yo, fucking Kyle is this and that, and he does this, the kid don't fucking think, the kid don't fucking da da da, like I'd be pissed. He's supposed to be my best friend, bro. And out here fucking being shiesty. I'm like, I ain't with that. Fuck out of here.
I'd rather get caught lying. I'd be like, damn, all right, you caught me.
Yeah, it's not as big of a deal. That's why I wouldn't pick that.
Exactly. I'm picking that.
Well, pick that then. God.
I did. Anyways, no sorry.
Oh, I got a hypothetical for you.
Ooh, I love hypotheticals.
This was one of them I was gonna do for the threads, and I just found it.
Let's do it.
Because this is a food episode, right? So
let's go.
You are granted $10 billion, but you can only eat Taco Bell for every meal for the rest of your life. Do you take this deal? I don't know if
lunch and dinner, yes, but that Taco Bell breakfast is fucking, oh my God.
Breakfast quesadilla, though? I feel like that would slap ski.
Taco Bell breakfast, another, needs to be eradicated. That is just unacceptable. Breakfast crunch wrap?
I mean, for $10 billion, I probably could swallow my pride and eat Taco Bell.
No, I can't eat fast food eggs. I will literally throw up stomach bile.
Every meal.
Exactly. So,
breakfast. No, I could do it. For $10 billion?
Unless I can get like the lunch menu for breakfast, then absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, there's no parameter on what you can and can't order.
Then you know what? Then absolutely in a heartbeat. Yeah. I fucking love Taco Bell.
I do too, but you know what? The rest of your life. So if you live,
I take Kava out as my favorite fast. It's definitely Taco Bell. I'm picking Taco Bell.
That's wild.
I'm picking Taco Bell.
I get the Rhea when I eat Taco Bell.
I'm God's favorite, and I do not. So that's why I love fucking Taco Bell.
I had to throw that one in, but go ahead.
I thought this was a good one. So, would you rather catch your friend group hanging out without you, or get caught by a friend that you excluded?
I think I'm going the first one. Because I hate that embarrassment of like, because this happened to me a million times as a youth.
So you would pick get caught by the friend, because that's what you would want to happen. Isn't that how would you rather goes? You pick the one that you want or the one that you don't want?
I would pick the one I would rather go through.
Happen to.
Yeah. The first one, which is
catch your friend group hanging out without you.
Yeah. I would rather that, because I hate being on the other side of. There's been so many scenarios growing up as a young kid that when all the friends are hanging out, like we'd all be at like this kid's house, and there'd already be like 12, 14 of us upstairs at this kid's attic, like booling, and like I would get a phone call and it would be like that one person, and it wouldn't matter who particularly called, but it could be anybody. It could be Joe Schmo, it could be Oogie Boogie fucking calling me, and I'd like look at this person like, yo, like Jermaine's calling me right now, like what do I do? And he'd be like, nah, don't answer it, like I don't want any more people here.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But Jermaine knows
that you're all over there.
That we're all over there.
damn.
Yeah. So like I've been in that, and like that
That's
situation's worse to me than like being on the other side of that situation, because it's like it sucks because like you're not fully in control of the situation. You want to hang out with that person, but like you're also with a whole group of kids, and like I'm sorry, and call me what you want. I'm not leaving my friend group of 12 kids to go hang out with one person.
You know what? You're right, because I had a friend group at a time, and we did that once, and like.
But the thing is, this person was in the friend group. Yeah. But at this point, it's like there's too many people. And mind you, what's fucked up about that scenario is that there wasn't like a limit as to how many people. This kid could have had fucking 30 people over. Yeah, like, you know.
Yeah. Damn, that's mean. I thought this was a really good one. This is out of the friend realm. But would you rather lose one of your AirPods the first day you have them, or crack the screen of your iPhone?
Oh, that's such a fucking bamboozle. Either way you go, you fuck there.
I'm taking the crack screen. I will run to Marshall so quick and go get a tempered glass screen protector. I don't give a fuck.
To put over your broken phone screen?
That's so true. I'm thinking of the broken screen protector.
Yeah, no, you're talking about like a fresh iPhone out of the box and you drop it and crack it. Like,
yeah, I don't care.
Nah,
I can handle
I'd rather lose the.
Look at my phone now. Like,
I'd rather lose the AirPod, because at least you have a way you can try to track it down to find the other one.
No, you don't.
You don't.
Let's not talk about how I just lost my AirPod like a couple of months back, and I was like, I can't even find it because it's just undetectable. Like, you have to lose the whole case in order to go look for it.
Well, that's why Galaxy Buds, I guess, have to be better than AirPods, because when I had a Galaxy still and I had the Galaxy Pods, when I lost mine, it showed me exactly where the left one was, where the right one was, where the case was, all that. So, I don't know. Apple got smoked there.
And then when you lose one of your AirPods, you got to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm still going. I'm still going losing AirPod, because I have the first gens and they're $99 on Amazon. If I lose them, I can, like, it's going to cost me the same amount of money to fix my phone screen. So I'd rather deal with having one AirPod for a week than having a fucking cracked phone screen. There's nothing worse than your glass in your finger and everything else.
Fuck that.
Is that your last one?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us today. Once again, we are the High Level Podcast. This was your scheduled program today with me and Rayna. Me and Vinny P will be back next week, and I'm going to work on, I know if you guys tuned in last week, I was telling you about a friend of mine who I grew up with who fights MMA. So I'm going to try to get him in next week. I'm going to talk to him, see if he's available. I know he's training. He's got a fight coming up in, I believe, September. He invited me and Vinny to go.
Nice.
Or whoever. So if you want to go watch the fight, we can.
It's giving Creed. I love it.
That's something I definitely want to happen sooner rather than later. So don't hold me to it. But I'm going to try for next episode to get him in here. If not, then me and Vinny P will be back with a bro-isode. Again, we are the High Level Podcast. Find us on YouTube at the High Level Podcast. Now, guys, when it comes to the YouTube, we want to run these subs up. Now, if you're an audio listener and an audio listener only, please do us the huge solid. If you like the content, you like the conversations, you like the laughs and the threads and all the fun stuff that we do here at the High Level Podcast, please do us the solid. Go hop over to YouTube and just subscribe. If you don't want to watch the videos, don't watch the videos. Just give us that subscribe. We're trying to run those up. No, but seriously, guys, it's been so much fun to come here in the studio every week and just bullshit about whatever. Today was food. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, comment, like, share, subscribe, and also I want to take a second to do the normal. We got to do our little... I should have this memorized by now, but I don't. I'm terrible at this.
About to say, your memory, please.
Yeah, my memory is absolutely terrible.
That shit is shot. That is like, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how you function sometimes.
You know what? I can't find it. I'm gonna do my Vinny P. Bear with me here, all right? I'm gonna give you an ad read off the top, okay, guys?
We love an improv.
Let's go. First time, ready? Guys, this episode of the High Level Podcast is brought to you by AdLast. AdLast is a digital marketing company ran by Vinny P. And if you guys own a business or are looking for a way to advertise your business and branch out and get yourself more known, more people hip to your website, more people hip to your services, please, the link is in the description of the video. It is
Eat
a
it
link.
up. Eat it
Go
up.
there. Reach out to Vinny P. He will take great care of you. He knows what he is doing. Again, guys, AdLast, high-level digital marketing.
AdLast.
That is
Okay.
AdLast at Vinny P. That's the guy you want to see.
Again,
Boom.
AdLast.
Yeah, so there you go, Vinny P. There's a off the dome ad. Cut it out if you want. Don't cut it out. You're the guy that does all this shit anyways.
Shout out to Vinny.
Shout out to Vinny. You know what? I'm gonna take that minute too. Shout out Vinny P. Since Vinny P has come
For
part
real.
of this pod, guys, he has helped so many things, so many visions I've had for this pod come full circle. So it would mean a lot to us if you guys could support Vinny P and his other endeavors that he has in life, such as his business that he
Because
runs.
he knows
AdLast.
what he's doing.
He really does. He's the
He
best.
really does.
He's the brains behind these videos and all the edits and all the fun stuff that we're doing. I flow all my ideas through Vinny now. It's just been fucking awesome having him part of this, and not only behind the scenes stuff, but now
Yeah.
on
Broisodes
camera,
are
behind
like
Broisodes.
that
we
much
have
awesome.
we have so much fun with that.
Yeah.
Again, guys, we are the High Level Podcast. Find us on YouTube, all your audio platforms, and we'll be back again with you guys next week. Love and peace.